Hi, I'm here with Mr. T, the drama teacher.
I'm here with Miss Yan, and she is an ESL teacher at our school. So I'm just.
Alright, I'm here with Miss Moore, just discussing technology in the classroom. She is the middle school science teacher.
Every day.
Every day, perfect answer.
Well, I use technology in my class regularly.
I try to use technology as much as possible. Drama in the past has usually just been like performance stuff, but now we make a lot of movies.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And
Of course, having the student do independent research is what I use it mostly for.
okay, perfect.
Well, I think so. It depends on how the teacher use it. I try to use it to stimulate my students.
Okay.
Homework, yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
Well, it depends. When I need it, I use it.
Right.
Technology.
Yeah, so like I said, a lot of the movie projects requires them to use cameras, computers, video recording stuff.
Perfect. And
Well, in class, I use the projector a lot, obviously, to watch things.
My favorite tool to use in class is Google Classroom, and I found out about it at my previous school. They were a Google Suite user, and it was very efficient. Because it's a one-stop shop. You have everything that you need in this one learning management system that can work across so many different devices, and it connects to parents, the students, and the teachers all in one forum.
My favorite tool that I use in my class is the Plickr and Jeopardy Lab, because like I'm a ESL teacher, so I try to help my students to, to learn as many words as possible. So Plickr is a very good app for them to have tests, like sort of like digital test. It helps me to save time to grade them, because after they take the test, especially the vocabulary test, the system will grade them automatically. And for Jeopardy Lab, it makes students feel excited to do it, so they always have fun doing it as groups.
Not that often.
I may say I use it when I need to use it. I mean, when it's necessary or when it helps me.
Right. Right.
Not often. Not often. I've used PowerPoint where I design from scratch, but other learning apps, no. We go back to pen and paper, or that individual student goes back to pen and paper. So I usually try to have a couple hard copies, just in case students aren't working properly on the computer.
I'm very strict with my students. I always let them know everything has a consequence. If they don't conduct themselves properly, I let them know it's not right and try to help them to, behave in the right way.
I have a sort of a two-tiered response system. For the middle school students, I'll take the computer. On the first offense, I'll give it after class. On the second offense, I'll give it at the end of the day. Third offense, I'll give it back after 7 days, just to sort of discourage that use. When it gets into the high schoolers, though, they're getting to the age where they need to be more responsible for themselves. So if I've given them project work and they're consciously using that time to play computer games instead, that's their choice, and it will be reflected in their grade.
Yes, yes I do.
okay, any technology in particular?
GradeCamp is one of my favorites. It's like a multiple choice grading system where you can scan the Scantron and it grades it automatically for you, and then gives immediate feedback for students.
Well, I need to use the technology to watch student projects like student films or listen to student podcasts. And from that, I create, or or I evaluate it myself. But it's not like the computer is grading the
Right.
stuff.
Well, frequently.
All right, perfect. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
When I created the survey, I did 7 questions to try and fit in one question for each of the 7 different ISTE standards for educators. As seen in the interviews, all the teachers use technology in the classroom very regularly, and that's, subject teachers from different areas. So this is definitely creating, a new classroom. When I was at school, technology really wasn't used, and it can definitely lead to a more student-centered classroom and giving students the opportunity to continue learning outside the class. Each teacher did have, a different favorite tool they use, which just goes to show how many different, tools are available to teachers now. And this can help, keeping students motivated or just giving the tasks such as testing, easier for teachers. The question that each teacher struggled with was if teachers created anything from scratch, which none of them did seem to do on a regular basis. This question was to, elicit information with regards if teachers are designers. The technology is out there to give students freedom and a more student-centered class. However, with, so many apps already created, does this possibly restrict the teacher's creativity, which is something I wanted to see. I decided to review Miss Moore's lesson, as she was the teacher who stated that she uses technology in the class every day. There is a 1-week plan that I have put online, and it is implemented in every class as she stated. The lesson plan for this week was generally looking to create a weather map. There's no specific information with regards to how the students will create the map, so this allows students to develop themselves as designers, something I was worried the teachers possibly didn't do with hitting standard 5. This week's lesson plan, extensively covers all the standards 2 to 6. The students presenting their weather maps will help students with standard 2 as being leaders. With the students using various tools throughout the week, this will help develop the students as online citizens, standard 3. The students have plenty of opportunity in the week to collaborate and be facilitators with, numerous and various technology used. The one area I think in Miss Moore's lesson plan for the week, which could be developed further, is looking to set goals and use data-driven feedback, as these fall under standards 1 and 7, and I think this area has not really been touched so much. So I know that this is definitely something that could be improved in this area.